All right, let's begin our Qigong class today with some wave breathing. So one hand on your chest and one hand on your lower abdomen. And then focus on your breath. Breathe in and let your belly expand a little bit. And then let the rest of your breath travel up into the upper part of your chest and rib cage. And then when you exhale, let that go right back down, sort of like a wave. The inhale, the wave comes up from the lower abdomen up into your chest. And then exhale and let the breath come back down. So it's inhale, belly comes out a little bit so you can expand your lungs. And then exhale, just let all of that relax. Take a few more breaths and let the breath bring you into the present moment. And give yourself permission to forget about all of the activities you have today or what happened yesterday. Just focus on right here and right now. Now let's do another breathing exercise. So for this one, you bring your arms up and out to the side, but only as much as it feels good for you. Always modify so that you will feel great at the end of this. And then the hands go this way. So cross the hands and the palms are facing each other. And then you exhale and slowly bring your arms down as you exhale. So breathe in and you can lift up a little bit, open your chest, and then exhale. When you cross your hands, you can alternate, put the right hand in front once, the left hand the next time, but it's not crucial. Just do the best you can. If this is new, then just focus on doing the exercise. Actually, focus on breathing. That's the most important thing. 2 more breaths. And now let's do a little energy activation. So for this one, we'll just turn a little bit like this. So you're turning from your hips, a little bit from your waist. So your weight shifts a little bit one side to the other. And then it has some tapping. So you tap on top of your shoulder and then along your side here as you turn. And then you swing your arms around and do the same thing on the other side. We're activating the energy. Energy runs through the body like rivers. And on these energy channels, we have little activation points like acupoints. And on top of your shoulders is a good place to tap, remind that area that energy can actually flow through here. You don't have to have tight, tight shoulders all the time. And also, there's quite a few acupoints around the ribs. There's an important spleen point, about 3 inches underneath your armpit. Great connector. It's a great point to connect all of your energy channels. Keep on breathing. Lift your lift the heel of the opposite way that you're turning. And then slowly let yourself wind down. Let's do the tiger. The tiger clears the way. So get out your tiger claws and then bend your knees as you bring your arms down, and then open your arms out to the side like you're clearing away whatever undesirable thing was in front of you. And then you bend your knees again and come up. So it's the knees are really important in this one. It's a little like bobbing or bouncing almost. So you don't really have to bounce, but it's just bend, straighten, and bend, straighten. Exhale on this part. As you exhale, you throw away stress. Let go of frustration. Anything that you want to reduce or get rid of, you can picture that and you're just clearing it out of your system. Also, you're waking up your energy, doing a little bit of strengthening the legs. Two more. And then cross your hands and get out your tiger claws again. And then growl, growl like a tiger. And shake out a little bit. Shake out your feet. Now let's have plucking a star from the universe. So you take your right hand and put it behind your head, and then take your left hand and just put it behind your back. And my palm's facing out, just like that. Okay. So we start. First, you lean over and you bring your elbow towards your knee, or if you can, just go ahead and touch your knee. Your knees can bend and come up. Now twist to your right, twist a little bit that way, and then arch back. So look up a little bit here. And then undo that twist, then twist to the other side. And see if you can turn your head a little bit and look behind you. And now here comes plucking the star part. One palm faces up towards heaven, one down to the earth, so you're still grounded. You catch that star, and then just change your hands around. Exhale as you lean for a nice little twist. Remember, don't go too far. If it doesn't feel good, leave it out. And then twist, lift up, arch back a tiny little bit if it feels good, and then turn the other way, look behind you. Reach one hand up, one hand down, and change. Breathe in first, and then exhale. Inhale. Exhale as you twist. Inhale as you come back to the center. Exhale as you twist the other way. And inhale, face front again. Then change the arms. And lean over. You don't have to touch your knee. Just get down towards it, that direction. And exhale on this part. Inhale. Exhale on the twist. Inhale, face front. And when we twist, usually it is an exhale that goes with it. And then arms change. Pull down another star. And last time. And then this time, just bring your arms down by your side and take a moment to check in and feel your body. Just take a few breaths. Ah, and then bring your hands behind you. We'll do a little neck and shoulder opening, but just have your hands behind you this way or this way, whatever feels good. It's just to keep your elbows back a little bit. And then just gently, we'll do head circles. So just gently circle your head around. Never use force on this. Just gently. You gradually will open up any blockages. In Qigong, it's considered if you have tightnesses that must be in your muscles, that the energy is stuck. Just think if we could totally relax how much energy we would have if we released it so we could actually use the energy we have. And then make the circle go the other way. When you bring your head up, you don't really lean your head back too far. Just lift up your chin or even just straighten your head up. You don't want to over bend into your neck. Those the cervical spine is kind of delicate. And now just keep your head tilted a little bit over to the side. And then with your chin, draw circles. Circle, a little bit more subtle stretch and release on the muscles of your neck into your shoulder and even into your upper back. And then circle the other way. And then bring your head over to the other side. And then do little chin circles. Circle around and around. And then go the other way. And then release. Let your arms come down. Maybe shake it out a little bit. All right. And bring your legs a little closer together. We'll do a little swimming dragon. So the swimming dragon is serving tea. So you might picture a tray of teacups up here or just one teacup on each hand. That's what I usually think of. And then the legs do this. You just step out to the side and then come back. And you step out to the side and come back. Then we'll add some arms to that. So you swing your arms around as you step out. You can turn and you bring tea to the people over here. And then you come back to the center. And then you do the same thing on the other side. Palms, you try to keep your palms facing up the whole time. So you wind up twisting your arms and also twisting a little bit into your torso. Because wring out the old stagnant energy. make space for the new, fresh energy that we're collecting as we do our practice. And then just bring your arms out to the side and down and take a breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And that blue dragon serving tea. Now it's the blue dragon um, swimming, the swimming blue dragon. I almost forgot that. He's a swimming blue dragon. So start out first, palms together, prayer position. And then bring your arms up as much as possible. If it's only up to here, then that's fine. But if you can bring your arms all the way up, that's great too. And then lean over to one side. So stretch one side. And then go over to the other side. And do that one more time on each side. And now stay here, bend your knees a little bit and bring your hands down by your shoulder. And then as if you're slicing through the air with a sword, you just bring your hand down like that. And then do the same thing on the other side. Hands to the shoulder and slice down. You might want to exhale and inhale. Imagine that you're cutting through all of the distractions in your life, cutting through your and any uncomfortable emotions of anger, frustration, just letting go of all that negativity. And now this time, as you bring your hands down, do it a little more slowly and turn and look over your shoulder. Then come back to the center. Now we'll have this section is piercing the veil. So you stretch your arms out one way and hips go the opposite way. So arms will go left, hips go to the right. Just do a small movement at first. Let yourself grow into this movement. And then bring your hands in front of your chest. And then there's two, I guess you could call them dismounts. Either just step your feet out to the side, or you can do a little hop and a shake. So it's like this. Whoop, I stuck to the mat and shake it out. Um, And release your arms down. I'm going to step back here off of the mat. Let's do that again. So bring your legs closer together, hands up as much as you're comfortable with, and then lean over to one side, and then the other side. And then from here, you're going to bring the hands down and start slicing. Slice through all your limitations, the limitations that are self-imposed, and the other limitations that are imposed on us. When you want to release, it's a good idea to breathe out through your mouth. And now this time, as you slice down, turn a little more and look over your shoulders as much as you can. And then come back to the center and piercing the veil. You're, think of it as lifting the curtain to unseen possibilities. Your hands go out to the side and you start to work a hole into that curtain, seeing things as they really are. And then come back to the center and then either hop or step out to the side and shake. And then take a moment to feel your body, feel your blood carrying energy to all parts of your body. And then with your legs just comfortably underneath your shoulders, let's have a little chi massage. So let's do tapping. Great way to activate energy and great way to get yourself really awakened in the morning. And then start tapping under your shoulder. Then open your hand to like a soft cup. And then start tapping down the inside. Turn your arm over and tap up the outside. Stimulate the energy channels in your arm. And then tap in the center again. And tap underneath your collarbone. Important lung points are here, 1 and 2. And then tap down your arm. Turn your arm over and tap up. And then after this round, tap on your chest. And then start tapping on your lower back. You can tap alternate hands. You can tap both hands at the same time. Either way, just as long as you're stimulating this low back and sacrum area. And then open your hands and gently tap down the outside and the back side. And then come up the inside and go around again. And then just tap on your hip joints where you have a bend here. And then let's have bend and straighten, bend and straighten. A little coordinated movement here. And then take a moment to feel your body. Bring your arms down by your side. Really focus on the sensation of your hands, on your arms, legs, feet, torso. And now, at this point, we always transition into the flow section, but first we do some shaking. And so let's shake this way. So hands are clasped like this. And then the movement looks like this. So relax your jaw, relax your neck a little bit. And then you do a little shaking, but you don't let your shoulders move much. Relax your jaw and say, ah, ah. arms down. Take a moment to check in and see how you feel now. Energy just flowing, especially through your upper body. Now let's do the lower body. So with your legs fairly close together and hands like this. So it's sort of like a running type movement, but you just shake your hips a little bit. You don't really let your shoulders move. I don't know if you can see it better like this. Bend your knees a little bit. Try to relax your thighs, relax your glutes. Breathe out through your mouth. And then slowly bring your arms down by your sides and feel your body. Breathe in and breathe out. And then bring your hands in front of you with your palms facing down, and we'll have opening the flow. As you breathe in, let your arms float up. They come back towards you a little bit, and then let your arms float down. Here we go, slowly. Slow movements, slow breathing. So inhale as your arms come up and exhale as you release them back down again. This is the part of class where we slow down, even though our impulses to hurry, and slow down so that the energy has a chance to accumulate. We are accumulating, attracting energy by very slow, mindful movements. Very important to focus on your body. Feel that you are really in your body and not living in the future or the past. You're right here and right now. Relax your shoulders. Keep your knees soft. And just slightly shift your weight into your heels. So your feet can relax, your toes can relax. It can take a little pressure off of your knees. And now let's add on to that. Let's have uh, pulling down heaven to the 6 directions. So we start the same way. Let the arms float up and then they come in. And then you push forward and pull back. 2 directions in front of you and behind you, and then out to the side. And pull in. And then down. And the same thing, energy up all 6 directions. And push and then pull. Relax your hands, but have them open so you get a big handful of energy in your soft hands. So they're soft hands, and then energy just clings to you as you bring in 2 handfuls, make an energy ball, and then take it down your center line. Breathe in and breathe out as you push. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. A little bit slower. Inhale, exhale. Feel the energy clinging to your hands. Breathe in. Very soft, relaxed hands, relaxed fingers, but make them open hands so you can receive energy and then pull it in towards you as it clings to you, and then get it to stay with you by pulling it down to the earth center here, your lower abdomen. Couple more times. And this time, just pause here and focus on the energy between your hands and let it transfer inside your head. Inside your head. Awaken this upper energy center, mind, consciousness, and then bring your hands down in front of your chest. Energize your heart center, emotions, and then down by your lower abdomen, earth center. And then with flow, one last time. And then just hold the energy ball between your hands and breathe in, feel your hands, and breathe out. And then once again, put your hands facing down in front of you. We'll have spirals from the belt meridian. So right around here, there's a meridian that really it holds everything together. All of the other meridians go basically north and south. It's like north and south this way. And we have one that holds you all together. It's considered to be protective of your energy. So put your hands facing down. And now we'll make spirals. So just go over to the left side and circle around just like this, creating a circle, spiral, a vortex of energy all around you. And even though your hands are staying in front of you, you can picture that spiral of energy going around the back. So it's around your waist, maybe all the way down around your hips. Strengthening your lower body. Keep your knees soft. Relax your shoulders. Very like a moving meditation. And then bring your hands up just a little bit in front of your solar plexus. And energetically, the solar plexus is the place where energy turns to action. And now come up a little bit higher and circle around in front of your heart center. Build a layer of protection, emotional protection around your heart center. It's always semi-permeable, lets in all the positive and keeps out the negative. And then come up a little bit higher in front of your throat center. When this throat center is open, you're able to express yourself clearly. And then come up a little bit higher in front of your forehead. And just keep breathing easy in and out through your nose, opening up this center. And now focus your attention up to the universe, up to heaven. And now let's take the energy back down. So go in the opposite direction and we'll spiral back down, still up in front of your forehead, your upper dantian, upper treasure, the treasure of mind and consciousness. And then bring it down in front of your throat center. And then down to your heart center, middle of your chest. Solar plexus. And then down in front of your lower dantian, belly, and belt meridian area. And then slowly come to a rest and let your hands face each other and feel your hands. Just inhale and you can feel the energy sensation coming out very strongly in your hands. And you can move your hands out and in. Play with your energy ball. And then let's pull down heaven again. And this time we'll do it this way. So your hands one on top of the other, both palms facing down, but they're not touching. And then you just come down the center line like that. Let's do that again. And bring down. And then this time, let's add one more element to this. So when you get down in front of your belt area, you touch your index finger to your thumb, and then you pull this way. It's called cinching the belt meridian. And then relax. So breathe in and breathe out. And then touch the index finger and thumb. Breathe in and out. Again. And this time, bring both your hands over your lower abdomen so you can cross your hands at the thumb webs, hands on your lower abdomen. It doesn't matter which one's on top. Now just take a moment to absorb all that energy we've just been accumulating, playing with, moving. You can allow your body to relax and just gently rock and sway very subtly. Not that you're making your body move, you're allowing it. A little type of an unwinding movement. Absorb, digest, assimilate all that energy. And any of the extra energy we store down here in the lower abdomen. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring your arms down by your sides. And let's do a short meditation. So make yourself comfortable for the meditation. You can sit, you can lie down, either way. Just be comfortable. You might need pillows, you might need blanket. Want to stay warm. So if you're sitting, just straighten your spine and pull your chin back in a little bit so the top of your head is facing up towards heaven. And then we'll hold a hand position. So we'll use this hand position here. The hands are resting one on top of the other, and then the thumbs touch. This is called monk holds the pearl. And then put that hand down if you're sitting in your lap. If you're lying down, you can either hold your hands in this position if it feels comfortable, or you can just put your hands on your lower abdomen and then just visualize that in your hands, the pearl is energy. It's chi, life force energy. So once you're comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes, relax your body, and focus on your breath. The pearl represents consolidated energy. Chi can be like mist and dissipate quickly right after your practice. But if we consolidate our energy in our center, the lower abdomen, it stays with us longer. This hand position is about centering and retaining this precious energy that we have cultivated. So keep your eyes closed and keep taking some slow, relaxed breath. And focus your attention on the luminous ball of energy. Start it out in your hands and allow it to sink into your belly. Luminous ball of energy in your belly. As you continue breathing, hold your attention right here on your center point. The mind can tend to wander every 10 seconds or even every 8 seconds. So keep your mind right here. Hold your attention on that center point. And if your mind wanders, just bring your attention back to the luminous ball of energy here in your abdomen. Get the feeling that the light of the luminous ball of energy is you. The light is you. Usually we have our sense of self as in our heads or in the brain or in our senses. Now expand upon that. Shift your point of reference down to your center, to this luminous ball. Feel like you are in your center. Your consciousness is in your center, in this point of identification, in your center. Where you come from is your center. Stretch your mind into your center. Expand your sense of self from a thinking cerebral identification to a more body oriented, energetic identification. You are light. You are energy. Feel that from your center. It may not be easy at first, but you can make friends with this way of thinking of yourself. Eventually, it can start to feel like home. You may notice that your sense of identity starts to rise as you start to think, as you start thinking thoughts. Then simply stretch your mind and bring your attention back to your belly. Hold your awareness on the luminous ball in your belly. Breathe into it. When the mind wanders again, just recognize that your energy rose up to your mind, up to your head, and you started thinking thoughts. Then you gently guide your awareness back down to your center, to your belly. Notice how long you can maintain your awareness in your belly. How long does it take until your mind starts to think again? People think that they're not meditating if they're thinking. But here we're using the thinking to redirect our attention to the lower abdomen. That is the meditation. When your mind starts wandering, bring it back to your belly. This will keep happening. It's normal. The mind tends to wander every 10 seconds or so. If you can hold it for more than 10 seconds, you're doing great. Now, keeping your eyes closed, put your hands on your belly and take a deep breath through your nose. And exhale through your nose. And make a clockwise circle on your belly. That would be up the right side, over and down the left. And keep your energy here in your center. When you hold your attention on the image of a ball of light, energy starts to gather there more and more. This will center you. You'll be less reactive to the world around you. If you're centered, you don't get pulled into a habitual reaction like anger or getting upset. It also helps you with a feeling of being grounded. And then slowly open your eyes. And then go ahead and massage your face. Start to wake up and smooth down your hair and massage your ears. Pull your ears out a little bit. And then gently brush down your arms. Make prayer position in front of your chest and spend a moment in gratitude for the class, for the next breath, for whatever you'd like to be in gratitude for. And then thank you very much for joining in the class today. And I'll see you again on Monday.